Welcome to my presentation on SDG Climate Action, the Sustainable Development Goal. Let's answer the who, what, when, where, why, how. Who is involved? Between the USA and Nigeria, let's look at the differences. The federal government, state governments, and NGOs like Sierra Club, NRDC, corporations, different ones, Microsoft, not really, but Nigeria has the Federal Ministry of Environment, National Environmental Standards and Regulations Enforcement Agency, and NGOs like Climate Wednesday and Nigerian Youth Climate Coalition as well. So there are different groups at different levels that all contribute. What is being done? In the USA, we're trying clean energy transition between solar, wind, electric cars, climate smart infrastructure funding, the carbon cap and trade programs in some states, the national climate change policy in Nigeria. They have projects, reforestation and land restorations, which we need to take a tip on. Glass flaring and reduction efforts as well. Where is it happening? In the USA, nationwide. California, New York, I wouldn't really say that. Coastal regions focused on sea level rise, Midwest investing in wind energy. In Nigeria, the northern Nigeria, desertification control, oil spill cleanup and emissions control, so you have a lot of oil there. And then urban centers in Lagos and Abuja, working on public transit and pollution as well. Public transit is huge, and we also need to do that in America. When did it start? The USA, environmental movements since the 1970s, and just recently throughout time. Inflation Reduction Act is a major step as well a few years ago. But the Climate Action Formalization in 2012 ratified the Paris Agreement in 2017 from Nigeria, and then they signed the Climate Change Act into law in 2021. So that's when it started. Now that we've looked at the who, what, when, let's look at why. Second largest carbon emitter globally is us. I'm pretty sure China's the only one ahead of us. Increasing wildfires, hurricanes, and heat waves absolutely keep happening here. And then economic need to lead green tech innovation, absolutely. It just need to be cleaner about what we do, especially some companies. And then Nigeria, they have one of the most climate vulnerable countries with desertification, flooding, and food insecurity. They just have oil exports, energy transition. There's a lot of oil being taken. So how can it be improved? We need to increase bipartisan cooperation on climate policy, expand green jobs and infrastructure, and continue cutting fossil fuel subsides. And then in Nigeria, more climate action education and local engagement, and then strengthen enforcement of environmental laws, and then diversify economy beyond oil and invest in renewables. Thank you for watching my video.